The secret of the moonlit forest. Close your eyes and imagine a place where the moon shines brighter than the stars, where every night brings with it a sense of wonder and mystery. In this magical land, deep within the heart of nature, lies the moonlit forest, a place where the moon's light reveals hidden secrets and creatures of all kinds come together under its gentle glow. Tonight, let's embark on a journey into this enchanted forest, where the trees whisper ancient tales, and a small rabbit named Lulu will uncover a secret that could change everything. In a vast forest, night was falling, and the moon hung in the sky like a pearl, its gentle light filtering through the dense leaves and casting soft, silvery beams on the ground. Every leaf in the forest bathed in the moonlight, shimmering with a faint glow. This forest was known as the Moonlit Forest, for it was only under the moon's light that its beauty and mystery would reveal themselves. Deep within this forest lived a lively little rabbit named Lulu. Lulu loved to come out and play at night because she found the forest more beautiful and peaceful under the moonlight than during the day. Every night, Lulu would embark on adventures with her friends, including a clever squirrel named Kiki and a melodious bird named Pipi. One night, when the moon was especially bright, Lulu and her friends were exploring the forest. Suddenly, Lulu noticed a strange light near an ancient oak tree. The light flickered mysteriously, as if beckoning her to come closer. Her curiosity was piqued, and Kiki and Pipi also saw the light. The three little animals decided to investigate together. As Lulu approached the light, she discovered that it was coming from a hidden passage beneath the tree roots. The passage was deep and mysterious, leading to an unknown place. She and her friends cautiously entered the tunnel, its walls embedded with sparkling crystals and ancient carvings that told the story of the forest. At the end of the tunnel was a moss-covered stone door. With combined effort, the three animals pushed the door open, revealing a grand hall before them. The ceiling of the hall seemed to stretch into the sky, and a giant moonlight orb floated in the center, casting soft, radiant light. Every corner of the hall was filled with an air of mystery. In the center of the hall stood a graceful white deer. Her eyes were gentle and deep, as though she knew all the secrets of the forest. She slowly approached Lulu and her friends and spoke in a soft voice. "Welcome to the Moonlit Hall. I am the guardian of this forest. You are brave little creatures, able to find this place. Now, I shall reveal to you the secret of the Moonlit Forest." The white deer began to tell the story of the Moonlit Forest's origins. Long ago, this forest was not as it is now. It was once a barren land, until a beautiful moon goddess descended from the heavens. She illuminated the land with her moonlight, breathing life into the forest. Her light not only made the plants grow lush, but also granted the animals of the forest special powers. Thus, the moonlit forest became a land of peace and serenity. However, the peace of the moonlit forest was not eternal. Sometimes dark forces would attempt to invade the forest, turning it into a place of shadow and cold. Only those with pure hearts and fearless spirits could protect the forest from being consumed by darkness. Whenever dark forces stirred, the forest's guardians would appear to help its inhabitants defend their home. The white deer gazed at Lulu and her friends and continued, "Now, the dark forces have returned, trying once again to claim the light of the moonlit forest. Will you accept the challenge and become the new guardians of this forest?" Lulu, Kiki, and Pippi nodded firmly. The white deer smiled warmly and said, "To become true guardians, you must pass a series of trials. These trials will test your courage, wisdom, and teamwork. Each of you must complete a task to prove your strength." Thus, the white deer set 3 tasks for them. Lulu's task was to navigate through a foggy forest and find a rare moonlight flower. Kiki's task was to climb the tallest laurel tree and retrieve a golden laurel fruit. And Pippi's task was to fly over a rushing river and retrieve a mysterious crystal from its center. Lulu began her adventure first. The foggy forest was thick with mist, making it difficult to see anything. She carefully made her way through the forest, each step filled with uncertainty. She soon lost her way in the dense fog, but she didn't give up. She followed her heart and the faint glow of the moon's guidance. Eventually, she found herself in a clearing where a delicate moonlight flower glowed softly. It seemed to be waiting for her arrival. Lulu gently picked the flower, completing her task. Next was Kiki's challenge. The laurel tree was tall and slippery, with a smooth trunk that was difficult to climb. Although Kiki was an excellent climber, this task was no easy feat. He encouraged himself and, using his agility and quick reflexes, eventually reached the top of the tree, where he successfully retrieved the golden laurel fruit. Finally, it was Pippi's turn. Pippi had to fly over a raging river, whose waters roared as though they could swallow her whole at any moment. Although Pippi was skilled at flying, the strong currents of the river filled her with fear. However, Pippi didn't let her fear hold her back. She mustered her courage, spread her wings, and flew bravely across the river. She landed precisely on a stone in the middle of the river and retrieved the mysterious crystal. Having successfully completed their task, the 3 animals returned to the moonlit hall, where the white deer was waiting for them. The white deer looked at them with admiration and declared them the official guardians of the moonlit forest. As guardians, they not only gained the recognition of the forest, but also received the power of moonlight, a special ability to sense the moon's guidance. Lulu, Kiki, and Pippi solemnly swore in the moonlit hall to protect the moonlit forest forever and ensure that the dark forces would never invade their home. From that day forward, the 3 little animals were no longer just residents of the forest. They also carried the responsibility of protecting it. In the end, Lulu and her friends returned to the forest above ground. The forest had returned to its usual peaceful and beautiful state, with the moonlight gently shining down on them, as if whispering that the secret of the moonlit forest would always be with them. And so they continued their adventures and life in this beautiful forest, guarding the moon